Have you heard a few of your colleagues in the party say that they want to give or return the party into the hands of the Ashantis?
No, I haven't, and I don't want to hear that. I am a detribalized Ghanaian. I was born in Kumasi, as you said, schooled in Cape Coast for 7 years, lived in Osu. No, me a Ganyo Jimmy. No, so I'm a detribalized Ghana. I don't look. Destiny. We have been fated to be in the borders of Ghana. Where exactly we come from does not matter, and that's why I still believe we should go back to the boarding school concept and then the O levels and the A levels. It's something that eventually, if I'm fortunate to be elected president, I'll sit with stakeholders and go back to it. I left home at 12 years to go to Cape Coast in Fancy Film School. You go and meet people who are 18 and in sixth form. The discipline, the hierarchy, you know, the things that they teach you. You get up in the morning, you have to lay your bed and go and lay your, in fact, go and lay your senior's bed before you come and lay your bed. And then you have to make sure your nails are done, because on Saturday, when there's inspection in Fancy Film and you are deducted marks for lack of neatness, they'll open your trunk, see whether you've packed your things well. So today, when I get up from bed, I think I lay my bed faster, better than my wife, and she's always complaining because when she does it, say, you didn't do it well. I do it better than you. And then when I go to my son's room, it's in a mess because they are SSS graduates. They had to stay home till around 15. When you are, 12 years, you're at home and they don't get to do a lot of the stuff that we were doing in school. You have to go and scrub the toilets, clean the schools, sweep. And if you are deducted marks, you either go and weed or you will not be given exia to go to town. And those of us from the hinterland wanted to go and see the sea and Elmina Castle. So when you deny us opportunity to go and sit by the sea, it's something. So I'm talking about how the educational system used to forge discipline in our schools. Will you
bring it back?
I would do my very best to bring. I totally disagree. Blamed again the Rawlings administration for succumbing to our so-called Western. Today we've been talking about IMF. I don't think they've ever helped this country, and they will ever do. It's sad that today we have to go to the IMF for us to have a credible program. Are we saying on our own we can't discipline ourselves?
But this is coming from your political party.
I know, and that makes
so
me
have they failed us?
That makes me even sad. So we've got serious problems to deal with. Look, we've tried all the economic models. Again, it was because of the ERP, or the Economic Recovery Program, and PAMSCAD, and FinSAP, and that brought in the JSSS thing because we needed some money from the Bretton Woods institutions. So they forced us to do this, But if you look at it culturally, you go to Form 1 in Fancy Film, as I did, and you have children of farmers, you have children of former ministers, you have people across the country, So it had a way of harmonizing us as a people. And that is what I worry about. If you keep people too long in where they are, then they lose their national identity. And that's why I think as young as 11 or 12, you should leave home and go to a boarding school, meet other people, see their cultures, be different from what we are used to at home, and feel your Ghanaianness, not where you come from in this country. This country, I'm told, has about 73 languages.
Yes, but it looks like every child is now speaking English.
Well, because I'm a supporter of that.
Okay.
Because at least languages for communication. And I'm happy I saw these young ladies in this studio this morning, and I was thrilled by their confidence, which is good. We have to inculcate in them, the presentational skills, the speaking skills,
right.
Because that's how we communicate. Because we are not going to be able to take one of our languages and say, this is our national language. Ghanaians are very passionate about their culture, so we respect our diversity, but we have to celebrate our diversity. I mean, if you go to Nigeria, everybody speaks English. They call it broken English.
Yes, the pidgin English.
Yes, and
that's true.
Once you can communicate, I mean, in Ghana, I would say Twi is the broadly spoken language across the country, everywhere. Because when you are campaigning, sometimes you can be in Bumpurugu, and then they'll speak to you in Twi. But I'm not suggesting that English should be debased. I have never been in tune with those, especially academicians who are saying that we should be taught in our local language. You can't do that. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be pragmatic. we can't reinvent the wheel. The fact is, the whole world communicates in either English or French, and maybe to a smaller extent Spanish and those things. That's how it is. Especially in Ghana, we should be learning French, seriously.
So you make it compulsory?
It should be compulsory. I did it to Form 5, so I mean, when I'm in Abidjan, within a week or two, I pick it up because I still, have it. But I think it should be compulsory. We are surrounded by Francophones.